Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I still don't have an intro, so that'll eventually change one of these days, but for now, just please bear with me. Today I was looking through my palettes and I wanted to use one that I haven't honestly really used before, and it is the Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette. I saw it and I saw the greens, I saw all these amazing colors, and I was like, you know what? I might be able to use something or do something with this. Let me go ahead and try it. And just to kind of tie in the occasion of the Robin Hood palette, I'm wearing a Legend of Zelda t-shirt. But yeah, so if you want to know more about this palette and see its use and how I created today's look, just stay tuned and keep on watching. However, before completely diving into the video, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And then make sure you hit that bell notification button as well. I don't know why I looked to the side. Hit the bell notification button as well to be notified about new uploads. At the current time, I'm uploading every Friday and Monday, so just make sure you subscribe and still hit that notification bell because those dates and times might change. So I just want you to be kept in the know. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching, and I'm gonna jump right into my video of doing it. Whatever, just keep watching. All right, see you in like a couple seconds. Alrighty, now that we're zoomed in, got the eyes primed, what I want to do next is I actually just want to add a little bit of translucent powder onto the, I want to add some translucent powder onto the bottom of my, like right under my eye, to kind of catch any fallout that may occur from this palette. I'll go ahead and just place that there. So as I said, the star of today's show is this Story Cosmetics like mini palette, little situation going on here. It's got a cute little mirror on it as well, so I can easily use that. So going in with, like I like to start with, I like to take a tapered crease brush. That's the word I was looking for this entire time. And I'm going to go into the color Merry Men, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that into the crease. Okay, so this is a very pigmented shadow. I've used this palette one time, like briefly, and I mean, I also was getting ready in like an hour, or I had an hour to get ready and I had to like rush. So I didn't really like get into the palette, and I actually ended up switching to something else just because I kind of didn't want to try anything new. But this is amazing. Pigmentation is insane. Like holy cow. I'm on Storybook Cosmetics. So I'm not sure if you all follow other beauty YouTubers or if you know about them, but in beauty community news, one of the most popular beauty YouTubers, like honestly ever, her name is Nikki Tutorials, and recently came out as transgender, which I would say definitely shook everyone in the community and had my timeline going crazy. I'm incredibly happy for her for coming out. Personally don't think her coming out as transgendered is really gonna affect her brand. I really hope it doesn't. I do, however, there are a couple things from that video that she had. In her video, there are a couple things that talked about that I kind of wanted to like further discuss. One of them was that she said she had always intended and she planned on coming out and like telling the world when the time was right. Just kind of like biding her time. I don't want to say biting, that's kind of rude. She was kind of just like playing the field and just kind of going through like, you know, her day-to-day, like just doing what she does, focusing on like her art and her work and all that. And she told in that video was that she was outed. Well, not necessarily outed, but she was blackmailed into coming out. That's a topic I like to discuss because that seems to be a really prominent thing in many communities, especially the LGBT community. Whenever, even amongst ourselves, a lot of LGBT people like to blackmail others just for not being out. I can really only speak for the gay community, the one that I fall into. But I've noticed that that's really been a recurring problem and like an issue in the community. Because it's like, just because you had the access and the means to come out doesn't mean everyone else, like, one does. And it's not really that important to come out. Like, yeah, it's nice to be out and it's nice to be able to live freely, take it from me, somebody who lives freely. But not everyone's really ready for that. And yeah, there are people who's, for instance, I've dated people who their parents didn't know about their sexuality, and they were honestly, I don't want to say scared, but they just didn't feel it was necessary for their family to know about said sexuality. So moving on to one of my favorite techniques that I love to do, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease, and I'm actually just gonna bring it, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna bring it out from like right here all the way until about right there, where pretty much my whole lid. I'm just gonna cut that. Important topics that like I feel like that's a very important topic pretty much, because it's like everyone live their own like plan and their own idea. Not everyone wants to be like 100% out, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Again, I've dated people who are in the closet, and still to this day, still in the closet, and that's your own thing. I will definitely say and like attest to that your life does feel a lot better when you do come out, because it's like, one, you get to weed out all of the people who don't actually care about you. Like there's plenty of people who will tell you like, yeah, I care about you, and you know, you're my friend, and yada yada yada, but they don't really, because if they knew the real you, they would stop talking to you in an instant. And that's where I really draw the line, is like exposing somebody is so, I don't want to say high school, because like you shouldn't even be doing that in high school, my dude. It's just so lame. It's so lame to expose somebody. So lame to like threaten and blackmail them as well. Like that's just so, what are you gaining from this? Like what are you, the reason you're potentially ruining this person's like personal life because you want to out them? That's stupid, and it's mad childish, and it just should stop. So takeaway from that is, don't expose anybody. Don't try to be that, like don't be that person. Just let somebody live their life. If they don't want to be out, they don't want to be out. Oh well. So after you get that, make sure you set said crease cutting. Set the crease cut with some translucent powder. So actually taking my finger, I'm gonna go into the color Robin Hood, and I'm gonna place that right where I cut the crease. Robin Hood is this nice kind of, it's not even really a shimmery color, it's just not matte. But yeah, I'm gonna place that there all over my lid with my finger. I'm actually gonna pat it, because I kind of just rubbed it and kind of like ruined everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pat it on. But like I was saying, another one of the takeaways from that video, at least that I took away from it, and what she said was that she doesn't want her being trans to be like a huge topic on her channel, and she really wanted to focus on her art. Which, yes, that's what we should do. Like, yes, it is nice to be open and trans and all that. However, she didn't start her channel saying like, oh, I'm a trans woman doing makeup, blah blah blah. Like, no, she had her art, she got her following through her art, and she's phenomenal at what she does, and she does an amazing job at it. So to keep that focus and that kind of, I'll say, energy to stay on her art is honestly, it was really nice to hear that now she's like officially announcing that her channel is not going to be solely focused on this one topic. And that is definitely something I feel like a lot of people, they kind of do. There are a lot of people who like, they'll come out the closet and like that'll be like their thing for a while, and then they'll go back to being straight. Like it kind of makes, like, yes, sexuality is a spectrum and all that, but when you're taking advantage of a community of people, especially the LGBT community, who is incredibly, I don't know if I want to use the word disenfranchised, but like LGBT community already goes through a lot. We don't need any more fires and like BS happening in our community. So hear that was very refreshing and very nice to know, and just all around like brilliant. I really hope she sticks to that, and I of course wish her nothing but positivity and, what's the word? Positivity and like continued success. Like she's one of the biggest YouTubers, so to have a platform of that size and then a news about you like this break out, not really break out if you're the one that came out, but you know what I mean, is very, very crazy. And I hope her and her loved ones are a-okay. Now that I've got that all piled on and all up on there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with my already used brush. I'm gonna go back into Merry Men and just kind of clean out the outside of this so it all looks neat. Don't worry, there are patches like right there in the inside, but I'm going to eventually. I'm gonna cover them up, don't worry. It's gonna be a-okay. Take a clean brush and I'm gonna just clean around the edges to kind of clean out the edges. Like this is a Morphe something or the other, I don't know. There's no number or name other than the word Morphe on this brush, but it's flat. So I'm gonna go into the color Maid Marian and I'm gonna see how this serves up. Actually right on top of Robin Hood. I'm gonna, yeah, just place it right on top of Robin Hood in the middle and just do this, whatever you want to call this that I'm doing. Don't bring it too far up, just want to keep it enough to be seen and not be overwhelming or overbearing. Over something. Keep it nice and cute right in the middle of the lid. So Maid Marian's actually, it's a bop. It's a cute color. It's not too powerful and it's not at all weak. Like you can see I'm barely applying product onto the brush. And it's showing up on top of this green. Like it's showing up on top of this very dark green. So we just might have to stand her. So now I'm gonna take a clean blending brush, a clean one, and I'm gonna jump into the color Quiver. And I'm going to apply that all around the outside to kind of make everything a little bit muddy, a little bit yellow. Bring out some yellow in this. So I'm actually gonna leave my lower lash line bare for this look just because I'm liking how this is going. But what I'm going to do is take a very small flat brush by Morphe, same brush collection. I wanna say this is for lips, but I'm gonna use it for my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the color Forest and just take a little bit, even smack it off. I'm going to apply it on the outer corner of the eye. Just a little bit, like even just this is enough. Like I definitely don't want to go too far or too over with this. This is a very dark color, but I'm just using it on the outer portion of the lower lash line, blending it into what's on top. And honestly, like that's it. So to actually finish off the eyes, what I want to use is the Fenty Beauty, you guessed it, if I can open it, Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlight, Freestyle Killawatt highlighter, and I'm gonna take just a small brush and I'm gonna apply that on the inner corner for an inner corner highlight. And let's go ahead and zoom out and finish the face. So while switching back to my lens setting to zoom out, I totally forgot to apply mascara. So, and lately I've been loving it. I've used the Grande Cosmetics Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with Castor Oil. Now I want to move on to the lips. I'm gonna take, I haven't used this color in a very long time. I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselle in the color Midnight Wasabi and obviously apply that to my lips. So that is the final look to this very, very green and slightly yellow look. Yeah, let's do the outro. Alrighty, so that is the end of today's video. Let's wrap everything together. First, I don't want to say it's an issue, but the first topic I'll say, the whole Nikki tutorials thing. Congratulations, Nikki, or thank you for coming out, Nikki. Thank you for being very strong and giving way and hope and being sort of that like beacon of light to all of your young trans followers that they know they have a safe role model or like a safe space to interact in when it comes to safe space and being a role model to all of your trans followers. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, everyone, don't expose anybody. We're all adults. Even if you're not an adult, you're an adult in some way, shape, or form. America will find a way to call you an adult. Just not expose anybody. Let's just all live nicely. Let everybody live at their own sort of pace and their own control. Yeah, that's really that, to be honest. I highly advise y'all check out more of Storybook Cosmetics products. I really enjoyed using this palette. I can definitely see it being my go-to for anything kind of green, or if I just need a green color, or even that Maid Marian color might be finding her way into other looks and other sort of situations for me. So definitely a banger. Definitely check them out if you have the time. Per usual, I will link every product that I used in today's video in the description. Yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.